and that used to be where we started the timer. The parking lot's right there.
Right.
But now we start the timer at this yellow sign. And this whole first section is very high speed.
Right.
We call it KC is gone.
Yeah.
Because, Casey Taylor is who I'm talking about.
Oh, the bike.
This is just all, if you have horsepower,
Right.
You're making ample use of all of that. This we call newbie crash because, how they do right there.
Right.
All of this is still part of the newbie section.
Right.
This is trash can. It's one of the only hairpins on the road.
God, this motherfucker stinks.
245 section tires that are very, very grippy.
That's bigger tires than what's on my car.
Yeah. So that's the end of the section. Starting in section 2, this is called gravel rhythms. Because gravel turn, which is not a hairpin but almost, is in the middle of this section. So there's rhythms before and rhythms after. This is gravel turn. Which is tough to stay in your lane because all that gravel on that side of the road. The second half of gravel rhythms is a little bit tighter. And the last turn in this section is called Maximilius.
Why is that?
Max grip. So it's a increasing radius turn, so it starts real tight, this is it, and then it increases, softens out.
Right.
So you really max out the load on your suspension and the load on your tires at that turn. Maximilius. So this is like max power section. All of this, if you've got horsepower, you're leaving me right now.
Really?
Yeah, this is put her down in it, which is the only tight turn in max power. All of this is really sweeping and long,
Right.
and pretty soft. This is the only straightaway on the whole road. We call it Thor, hammer down. And then there's a rhythm section after this we're coming into, so that's the end of max power section. This is the beginning of Waterfall's rhythm. That waterfall turn where the family was that gave you the mean eye is the middle of this section. So it's pretty tight first little rhythms, and then it softens and opens up with rhythms after that, except for this turn. It's one of the tightest, especially coming down. You'll understeer that turn. This is Waterfalls, for obvious reasons. Second half of Waterfall rhythms. Do you smell that car's brakes that's coming down? Those are not our brakes, so you know.
Holy fuck, I need a big glass of water.
From that smell?
No.
This is tight ass. Coming down, it really makes your ass pretty tight. Coming up, it's a little bit softer. So these all sort of open up. This is kind of a straight section. This little camber roller is called Shaw. It's one of my favorite turns on the road. This is the isn't straight because obviously there's a turn in it, so it's not straight. And that is the end of Waterfall's rhythms.
Oh my god, I'm gonna throw up. Holy fuck.
Now, this is breakout. Most of the turns are named after Alcatraz, Rocky Balboa, stuff like that. It ends right here onto Send It Straight. Again, it's not straight, but on 151, this is the closest you get to a straightaway.
I'm gonna get fucking motion sickness.
You want me to slow down?
Yeah. Holy fuck.
So this is
I've not had a lot of water to drink.
And that turn back there is the end of the beginning of the cliffs. So these are all look. Fucking. So this is don't look down, basically is what I call it. There's 3 of them. Don't look. And then one more. Down. Into Hang the Mayo. And then it's onto the Mayo Straight. Which again, on 151, not much of a straightaway, but...
You don't have any water, do you?
We go down to the waterfall.
Son, I'd be shitting for fucking days.
Do you have a drink in your car?
I did, but I drank it off.
Okay.
Holy fuck.
And this is a really scary section. Like if you're flying through here and there's a fucking cliff right there, and most of these turns are pretty easy. This is the only tight one. We call it backwards off of cliff because if you fuck it up backwards off of the cliff.
Holy fuck.
This is Drifto. I can turn around right here if you want.
Oh man.
This is one of the best places to turn around. And there's not much up. There's only, this is a section splitter right here. There's only like maybe 10 more turns that way.
I need to put my feet on the ground.
Yeah, I'm gonna put this in the shade and then we'll